Greetings everyone, this is T2's. Today is my day off. So I worked over the Christmas week, 2 weeks, whatever it was, from the 19th till today. I have not had a day off since the 19th. I've been working 12 hours a day. Total of like 159 hours or something crazy, 149 hours, something like that. Something ridiculous. And today's my first day off. And I gotta go back to work tomorrow night. So I have a small window in which to play some games, and I'm about to do that tonight. So I'll probably be live streaming some of it. I got some snacks back from the store. Did some things I had to do. Got these donuts. Got this bag of animal crackers. So we're good for snacks. Should be a fun night. Probably be playing some Starbound and probably a little bit of World of Warcraft, if you can believe that. Because I'll play some games that are easy to play while I talk in the chat, because I want to talk to you guys about something tonight. It's an idea I had that perhaps we could get 40 people together. Me and Storm want to do this. I know like probably some other people we know in Steam or Skype. Get 40 people together and do some old school vanilla World of Warcraft 40-man raids. Of course we'd have to level up. So I want to talk to you guys about what's the best idea. If anybody wants to do it, first of all. If you do want to do it, do you want to do it legit on a 1x XP, totally Blizz-like server? Or do it on a fast server? Do you want to try to do something weird, like all rogues, or all druids, or all dwarves, or some weird shit like that? Or you want to do like a standard mix of good DPS, tanks, healer kind of stuff? Do you want to go past Encourage into like AQ, into Naxxramas, anything like that? Because I don't really want to go past Burning Crusade because I don't like how all the epics become useless and the greens are better than epics. So that's kind of my cutoff point. But tonight I'll probably be playing Cataclysm because I downloaded Cataclysm and I got this server that I'm just going to like walk around and see what's changed in Cataclysm, because that's not really trying to do anything. I just want to see what it looks like while I'm talking to you guys. So that's kind of what I want to do tonight. Starbound and WoW maybe. I might even start a stream here in a few minutes. I don't know. I get some groceries unpacked and stuff in the mailbox, and then because I had to pay my speeding ticket because I got a speeding ticket for cops being dicks. And they're basically highway robbers if you think about it. They're out there robbing people on the highway only at certain times of the month. It seems like when they need money, they go out looking for people, and you have to pay like the fee for getting a speeding ticket is like $20. That's not a big deal. I can understand that, but they charge you $130 for court costs, but it's prepayable. So I'm just mailing them some money. There's no court cost. There's no court. How? I want to see an itemized list of how it cost them $130 to take my money and then have it. How does that cost them money? To process a check? To have somebody write their name on the back and give it to the bank? And you don't even send it to like the government. You send it to the guy that's the county court clerk. You send it to somebody's actual name. So this guy, I don't know if that's how he gets paid, if that's how he earns his money, from like getting cops to go get speeding tickets. It really seems corrupt. Super corrupt. If you have a law that everybody breaks, just depending on the certain amount that you break it, how fast you go, you gotta look at that law and maybe change it. Like, when was the last time they ever looked at speed limits for roads? It's usually 55 everywhere. And that was back when they first invented the cars, right? Back when it was Model Ts and shit. Or maybe not that, maybe Studebakers or something after that. But like, we have vastly improved technology, and we have different people that have different abilities. We have cars with different abilities, different tolerances, different safety measures, but everybody has the same speed limit. It makes no sense. Me in my prime, an excellent driver with great hand-eye coordination from playing video games, is obviously a better driver than a half-blind 90-year-old guy that still has his license from when he used to drive a tractor when he's never actually driven a car before. So, you gotta consider the variables, don't you? Anyway, just an excuse for them to get money. But something else I want to talk. I found when I was at work last Saturday, there was a bunch of deer just came walking down the road, like Santa Claus had wrecked his sleigh. There was like 6 or 8 white-tailed deer just came walking up the street, and I worked like in the middle of town, sort of. So it was really weird to see a bunch of deer. I mean, there's little spots of woods here and there. But I don't know how. There's a whole family of deer living in the middle of this big city I live in. So kind of funny. Freaked me out a little bit. Oh, here's something else that pisses me off about Walmart. I haven't eaten these Buck bars. They have some Duck Dynasty bars too, but these are called Buck bars. They're like $1. Giant Nestle Crunch bars from Double Crisp. This company called Double Crisp. They also make Crisp Kringles. They're pretty awesome. They're seasonal candy bars, and you can only get them around Christmas. But they're great, and they're cheap, and they're huge. So I went back to get some more of them because I'm figuring it's just January 2nd. Sure, there's still some of them there. Nope. Whole aisle has been replaced with Valentine's Day shit. Over a month away. And there's not like similar ones. Unless you're just getting like an actual Nestle Crunch bar or Mr. Good bar, which is good. But why are they only around Christmas if they're that price? Is it because the year-end fiscal report, like you can't charge $1 for candy bars after January 1st because then you're starting to lose money again? Because that Black Friday is named after when you turn in your quarterlies or whatever. Of course, November's not in a quarter. That's after the quarter. But when you start making money, the last month of the year is when you get into the black. That's why they call it Black Friday. It's not because a lot of people die. It's a lot of people think. But then I thought, well, I'll go ahead and get whatever else is on my shopping list. I went over to get some cranberry stovetop, which you probably see me making my deer pro cooking video, and didn't have any of that either. Now, that's been replaced. They got turkey pork, savory herbs, which I ended up getting, the chicken, and then just the cornbread kind. That's all they had. They didn't have any of the cranberry kind. Seasonal stuff is starting to piss me off. It needs to be Christmas year-round, I think. That's what we need to do. And I think it's supposed to snow tonight, which is good because it's the one night I'm not working. Then it's supposed to like have freezing rain Sunday, and I'll be working, so I'll probably die. So I just want this next weekend to be over with, and I get 4 days off in a row, and I'm going to play the fuck out of some games, like some serious playing the fuck out of some games. I'll probably go all the way through Batman and Far Cry 3 and just beat those games, get those done. Then I need to start on the Assassin's Creed 3 and 4, or wherever, the Pirate one, and the Pioneer Days one in America. And then Starbound is a fun-ass game, but they really need to add some controller configs. I mean, come on. If you're used to typing like you're supposed to type, what the F? Warcraft is working. I was in the queue for like 80-something minutes. I guess it finally let me in. If you know how to type, hitting the numbers on the top row is so hard because you know where they're supposed to be hit. If you move your hand over one space, you're off by 1 every time. So every time I try to hit number 1, I'm hitting the tilde console key. Every time I try to hit 2, I'm hitting 1. It just really fucks with your brain. If I could go back in time and had to choose between killing Hitler or making it so WASD was not the default and everybody got used to ESDF like you're supposed to do, I would choose ESDF. I think it's that big of a deal. Plus, if you kill Hitler, it would fuck with the whole timeline, and different people would be alive and dead, and who knows what kind of crap would be going on. Although we're not in pretty good shape right now, it'd probably be an improvement. Wait, if I don't kill Hitler, it'd be an improvement? Wait, that's already what happened. I killed Hitler. Even if you just killed Hitler like a different time, like the day before, we're killing 1,000 people every day. That's 1,000 people with the butterfly effect counting on through time. That's a lot of people that would change lives and alter timelines vastly. I have also been watching a lot of this show Tabletop by Geek and Sundry on YouTube, wherein they play board games, which I thought was going to be boring as shit, but they have some fucking amazing board games on there I didn't know about. Now it's making me rethink my life. Like, I don't have any friends. I want to play board games, but there's nobody around. So if I want to play them, I guess I got to go to this game shop in my town and make new friends. So who wants to do that shit? And then there's some that are on the iOS for like iPads or iPhones or something, but it's not really the same. They're all like weird looking. Like some of them, the cards that are on your opponent's side are upside down, so you got to constantly spin it around to see what's happening to read them. Anyway, the point of this video was to see how many people wanted to play World of Warcraft if I decide to do it. So put your name in the comments if you want to sign up. And I think I might name the guild 40 Friends Play. I like that channel, Two Friends Play. This will be 40 Friends Play, the guild, something like that. And it'd be cool because we would all be in the same area, and I would say, okay, now we're going to do this quest, and then everybody pile on the quest, give everybody spread out, start doing the quest, which would probably ruin everything because everybody would be getting all the quest things killed off. It'd be like when the server first opens up. It could be a clusterfuck, but it could be unique. We may get attacked once we get high enough level to be PvP. They have to send out little 3-man groups of warlocks and some other dudes to see if world bosses are spawned, you know, and summon everybody to them. That could be fun.